Morning, everybody. Today we're going to do a quick movie on Spanish verb conjugation. We've already kind of talked about AR verb conjugation, but we'll review that for a second. Then moving on to ER and IR verbs in Spanish. So let's take a look here and see what we can see. In AR verbs, basically the process that you follow is you start with an infinitive. Remember that an infinitive is a verb that has the AR, ER, or IR ending on it. Today we're going to start with the verb ayudar, which means to help. So that's the first thing, start with the infinitive. Step number 2, you cut off the ending, which is the AR, the back part here, leaving the stem AYUD. Step 3, depending on your subject, you add the new ending. So if the subject is yo, you are adding the O, and now you've formed the word ayudo, which means I help, I do help, or I am helping. Remember that each verb form has 3 different translations to it. If the subject is to, and you're putting on the to ending, you now have you help, you do help, or you are helping. If the subject is he, she, or the formal you are adding just the A, ayuda, which means he, she, or usted helps, he, she, or usted does help, he, she, or usted is helping. For the we form, if the subject is nosotros, the ending is amos, so you have the new word ayudamos. We help, we do help, we are helping. The vosotros form is really only used in Spain, but I want you to be able to see it so you know what it is. This is like the plural form of these, of this person here. So it's kind of like our you guys when we call each other you guys. So this new verb ending is AIS, accent on the A, and the new word is ayudais, ayudais. And the last form is the ellos, ellas, or ustedes, these two words meaning they, and the ustedes meaning you all. This is more the formal you, remember. And the reason that you have a formal and an informal in Spanish is because with the formal you, you're using this with people who are either older than you are, or they have a higher social or educational status than you do. The new word, they help or you all help, is ayudan. Okay, moving on to the ER verbs. Same process. You start with your infinitive. This time we're using aprender, which means to learn. You cut off your ending ER, you're left with the stem aprend. In step 3, you're adding your new subjects. For the yo, aprendo, I learn. For the tú, aprendes, you learn. For the he, she, or usted, aprende. For the we, aprendemos. For the vosotros form, the you guys form, aprendéis. And for the they or the you all, it's aprenden. Okay, on to the IR verbs. Same process again, so you should become comfortable with it. Start with the infinitive. This time it's abrir, which means to open. Cut off the ending, the IR, which leaves you with ABR, and then add your new endings. For the yo, abro. For the tú, abres. For the he, she, or usted, abre. For the we, abrimos. Now you see the difference. Okay, over here it looked like we were still working with an ER verb, but we're still back actually with an IR verb, so there's some similarities in the forms. For the vosotros form, abris, accent on the I, and for ellos, ellas, or ustedes, it looks again like we're using the ER endings, but it's not. This is still an IR ending. Abren, they open. Okay, so hopefully this clarifies a little bit. I'll be condensing these forms for you in tables immediately after this video. Be a good idea to copy those down into your notes just the way I have them on the Moodle page, just so that it hopefully makes more sense to you. Okay? Adios.